Another thing that you're going to want to do when it comes to Snapchat is find out what kind of statistics you can get and how you can use them to make your brand better. Unfortunately, Snapchat doesn't really offer any sort of detailed analytics or anything to tell you who is visiting your story page, but it does have some statistics that you might find useful. In this video, we're going to go over those as well as tell you about the alternatives that are cropping up that may give you the analytics information that you need. There are several metrics that Snapchat offers you. The first one that we're going to discuss here is the total unique views that a story has gotten. And stories are the only analytics that we'll discuss here because that's what you're going to be using as a marketer, and also it's the only feature on the site that Snapchat offers analytics on. Total unique views tells you how many people opened your story and saw at least the first frame. They may not have gone on to finish the story, and in fact, they may not have even passed the first frame, but it tells you how many people opened up your story, and it's very accurate. The thing about stories is that you can see how many views are on every single frame of the story, or of the video if you created a video. And that's how you get these total unique views. You go to the first frame and look. The second analytic that we're going to discuss is total story completions. You get your total story completions by going to the very last frame of your story and taking a look at how many people finished your story. Make sure that you're keeping track of these metrics as you see them, and also keep in mind that this will be after 24 hours that your story has been live. Make sure that you're keeping track of these metrics as you see them, and also keep in mind is this will be after the 24 hours that your story has been live. The third analytic is probably the most important of all of these, and it's the completion rate, which you'll figure out yourself by looking at your total unique views compared to your total story completions. So, for example, if you had 1,000 people start your story but only 450 completed it, you would have a 45% completion rate. The higher your rate is, the better your story. Finally, the fourth analytic that we're going to discuss is the stopping point. You want to look at your snaps and try to figure out if there is a trend as to when they stopped watching or viewing your story. If you can detect a trend at a certain frame, then you will have discovered where the problem was, which means the problem was somewhere up to that point, not necessarily the frame that they stopped on. There are a few companies out there that are providing analytics information for Snapchat. They've only popped up recently, but they have some innovative systems and several have very good reputations with businesses that are looking to market on Snapchat. If you want to find out what is going on with your Snapchat account and have detailed analytics so that you can make the best decisions possible on what to post and when, as well as what's working and what isn't, then you might want to look into using one of these companies. Just do your research and make sure that other people are recommending the service and that the price isn't outrageous compared to the going rate.